my Flosstube friends. It's time for a special episode. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel here on YouTube. I am Annie Joyfield Stitcher, and I'm also over on Instagram. And today I am sharing with you a video about an amazing item that was sent to me. So I am sitting in my living room stitching spot. So I have a fantastic chair that's super comfy. I've got extra quilts and all of this behind me. And this is sometimes in the evening where I stitch while Joyfield Little One and I are hanging out together before she goes to bed. As you can see, it's not very well lit. There is an overhead light. However, it is not near bright enough for me to stitch on all of my projects. I can stitch on some, but not all of them. And that has a lot to do with I'm getting older. And that is just a truth of life. And that is totally fine. But I find that I'm needing some light assistance to be able to see every one of my projects, especially if they're on more of a darker fabric or I'm stitching. I've noticed it especially when I'm stitching like white on a light colored. I need some clarification as to what I have not crossed, as in cross stitch. So this company, BenQ, reached out to me a month or so ago and asked if they could send me a reading lamp, their reading lamp. And I jumped at the opportunity because one, what an opportunity. And second, I know I need a light here. And I had not found one that I liked that would illuminate over my chair. I have an light kind of desk lamp, but it's over here on this. This is my little small kind of secretary style desk here in this room. And it will not reach, pardon me, it will not reach over this space far enough. I get light here, but not here. I've tried a couple of other options. They just don't work. They don't get the light where I need it, which is right in the center of my stitchy area. And so I was like, all right, let's see. This could be the perfect solution. And guess what? It has turned out to be the perfect solution. I've been using this for, I would say, off and on about 3-ish weeks. Now, one of those weeks we were at Disney, and so I fully intended to record this and put it up before we went to Disney, but I really had a lot going on. And so this is a bit more delayed. I know that you've probably seen some other stitchy friends sharing about this. Obviously, I only take in items that I know that I'm going to use and that I need. There's a necessity for them. And so if I'm sharing a review on something, you can know that it really is something that in my life, it was a need. And for this is a need. So let me show you the BenQ reading lamp. First of all, I got a beautiful kind of gold color. It has a super sturdy base. It has a braided cord that actually slots into the arm. So let me bring it down here. So couple of things. Well, I love this, by the way. First of all, check out this beautiful color. It's like this brushed champagne-y color, which is gorgeous. You can see it's been sitting in my house because it has puppy fur on it. And so let me show you some of the things that I love about it. Okay, first of all, while we're at the base, I love that it tips all the way to this point. And because the base is weighted, it will not fall over, even at this far articulation. So that's huge for me. That means I can get this lamp right over my stitching area. Okay, so while it's here, let's talk about the top. So to turn it on, my husband thinks he's a little geeky. He thinks this is super cool. You just simply tap here to turn it on. And check out how bright that is. Ah, let there be light. But it's not eye-strainingly bright. It's perfect, in my opinion. Okay? One other awesome feature, obviously you've seen, I'm able to tap it on and off this way. But it can go all the way like this. And then if I do the articulation all the way like this, it suddenly gives you this huge span of space that you can light, which is fantastic. Now, that's not the only 2 points of articulation. So there's the one at the base, there's the one here. You can also, because this is kind of on like a ball bearing, you can angle it in multiple directions. So I typically have mine angled slightly away from my, just so I don't get glare on my glasses, I don't have it necessarily this way. I will have it angled slightly that way. Now, I don't want to blind y'all. I will say one other amazing thing. So there's lots of amazing things. It also has a really long cord. I have it actually running down here behind my chair and plugged in over here. So super long cord, which is great. So I love that there's different levels of lighting. So when you turn it on, right now it's kind of actually in between a warm and a cool. So it has the option inside. There are all these small little tiny lights, and each one has the option to be either cool or warm. So right now I've actually got it about a mid brightness, so I can turn it up. This is actually completely as bright as the mid-tone. So this is like every other one is warm and every other one is cool. Now, if I turn it up, I can even go a lot high. That's actually as high as it'll go on this setting. I typically don't need this much light, so I can turn it down. This is the lowest it will go on that setting. Now, I can press the knob and turn it. Now, this is warm. So this is my warm. I can turn my warm up. I can turn my warm down. Okay? And then I can click the knob one more time. Go to cool. This is about as low as it's going to get on cool. But then we can go really bright on cool. So there's lots of different levels and settings, which I love. And let me get it back to my nice warm tone. I like the warm. And it's not wanting to switch back. There we go. So the warm tone is my favorite. And that is just my personal preference. I know some people love to stitch with the cool tone. So you can see this provides a lot of light. This is not even the brightest setting. This is full brightness. Okay, so let me show you, let me put this back on my table and I will show you how this stitches, how I have this over me. So if I put this, I actually have it on the furthest point of my table over here. I bring my articulation this way, and then I bring my arm this way. And this is how, one moment, I need to turn this slightly that way. This is how I will stitch, is right like this. And it's perfect. I'm sorry, I'm kind of blinding y'all. So let me turn this that way. So I can get it over me completely. And then I can articulate this up so that it's not right in my face. And I have my project is fully lit in my lap, which is awesome. So like I said, I love this. I've had to keep I've got it all wound up so that the husband, Mr. Joyfield, doesn't decide he needs it for his RC car building because he needs glasses but won't go get that taken care of. So he uses a lot of bright, like daylight or aught light kind of things. I love this. I'm so thrilled that BenQ reached out to me and offered to send me this in exchange for reviewing it. My review is amazing. 5 stars. I love it. I have lots of other lights. They're all great. This one has features that I think are fantastic for stitchers. One, it's all the different articulations, the option of changing the level of lighting as well as the tone of the lighting. Huge. Especially if you're thinking about, like, I often take pictures of my stitching while I'm working on it in my chair. If I was to take it here with this level of lighting, it's not going to be very good. So I actually am getting the added benefit of that lighting for my pictures as well. So honestly, I think it's incredible. I think you should run out and buy one. They are a little bit pricier but the quality is top notch. I will link down below where you can find this amazing lamp. And I believe I still have valid a link. Yes. Yes. I don't know that I have a discount code for them, but if I do, I will link it down below. And if you are interested in one of these and feel so inclined, tell me what you think the best feature is. Also, if you have one, is there something I missed? Because I've been playing around with this for a while and I keep feeling like I'm finding new awesome things about it. So with that being said, that is it for this special edition video. I should be back with a regular edition Flosstube very soon. And with that, I will say so long, stitch well. I'll see you soon, my friends. Goodbye. Goodbye, and I'll see you super soon.